Team New Kent, Monday message, first Monday message of the new year. Happy New Year. Quick fact, that actually puts the Monday message in 3 years now. So I started this in 2020, now we're in 2022. Time flies. Missed last week's Monday message for a couple reasons. One, we had our snowy start. What a way to start off 2022 than with a snow call just about every day last week. Fortunately, this week is trending better on the weather front. And then the second reason for no Monday message last week was, quite transparently, I was still recovering from COVID. So unable to actually put together a message without a long series of coughs. My family, like many families, including many of yours, impacted by COVID over the holidays. And I know many of you are currently impacted. That trend is going to trend worse before it gets better. And as we've done since the beginning of this pandemic, we're going to work through that together. So I've received a couple questions that I'd like to address here, and then I'll jump into the New Year piece in the last part of this video. And it's around school closures and COVID. So school closures and COVID in Virginia are quite complicated because of Senate Bill 1303, which is now law, that mandates 5 days of in-person instruction for schools. That does not mean you can't have a closure related to COVID. It just means if you were to shift, it needs to be for the shortest amount of time possible to come back to in-person learning. I actually get 10 remote learning days, unscheduled remote learning days. I was searching for the word in my head. Unscheduled remote learning days. That could be related to a snow day that you make a virtual day. Who wants to be the superintendent that kills a snow day? Not me. More likely it's related to a COVID closure. So those closure days have to be made in conjunction with your health department. So you look at the county's metrics, you look at your staffing, you look at your students, and you make the best call possible, but it's with the idea that in-person comes back as quickly as possible. So that's a nuance there related to that. New Kent specifically, we know that many of our students don't have reliable high-speed internet. That's why last year during the pandemic, we stood up internet access so that we could be virtual, but still provide that for kids. If you're going to shift to virtual, you have to guarantee access, which is a very difficult thing to do in New Kent. So it's a little more convoluted and complicated, but we do watch the metrics daily. County, school, staff, students, you name it. We have all those pieces together, and we do talk with our health department daily, but we have a scheduled bi-weekly meeting where we go through all of that information. So more to come. I am doing a presentation to the school board tonight. I'll share that with you later, and we can talk through that as we move forward. But with everything, we're going to move forward together. We do have a couple more school-based subs that are joining our team this week. Excited about that, and we'll continue to rally with each other. So that's a little bit about health metrics and kind of where we are now. Want to talk a little bit about the new year. You know, each new year, from John Gordon's book, One Word to Change Your Life, I always choose a word. So I believe last year my word was today. Before that, it was resolute, which is still one of my favorite words. Hope has been one of my words. So I spent a lot of time over the break. Kind of being sick over the break kind of brought this word to me, and that is present. So my word for 2022 is present, because I spend a lot of time thinking about the future, and I go a lot of places, but when I'm at that place, I'm always thinking about the next place and the next thing. And I find myself fast forwarding through this pandemic, and I know you do too. But what I need to focus on is being present in the moment, present in today, and making the best decisions possible today so that future is brighter. And that when I'm in your classroom, and you're like, please don't come to my classroom this week, or I'm at an event, or I'm in the drive-through line, or whatever I'm doing, to be in that moment, to be 100% present, which may mean I'm a little slower on my email responses, or my text backs, or my call backs, because when I am in a place, I want to be all in on that moment. And that includes at home, that includes on vacation, whatever those are, to really be present. So I hope you've thought about your one word. If you want to share it with me, I'd love to hear about it, but mine is to be present. I'll leave you with this. I read something the other day that said, don't waste a good day. It's great advice, but the second line was, and every day you have, is a good day. A lot of people don't have today. Not lost on me. I'm going to make the most of today, be present in the moment, and then make for a brighter tomorrow. So lots of hope. Thankful for you, thankful for New Kent, and thankful to continue to work together. I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. I hope I get to see you this week. Have a fantastic week.